Is Chapter 13 a better asset protector than Chapter 7? Hi, I'm Darrell Castle. I'm an attorney licensed to practice law in the state of Tennessee, and that's one of the questions that people ask me quite often. And the answer to that question is yes, it definitely is. And here's what I mean by that. In Chapter 13, if you were behind on your house payment, on your mortgage, you would be able to include that past due mortgage amount in your Chapter 13. And instead of having the whole thing due at once, or your house is lost in foreclosure, instead of having to pay a lump sum amount of money that the mortgage company may demand from you, you can put that past due mortgage in your Chapter 13 plan and pay it back over a period of months at a price that you can afford and continue to live a normal life and stay in your house fully protected from the creditors by Chapter 13. You cannot do that in Chapter 7. Most of the time you can keep your house in Chapter 7, but you have to be current on it in order to do that. Same thing is true for your automobile. Let's say you've had your car for 910 days. That is the amount of time that is required by law. 2.5 years. If you've had your car for 2.5 years, then you pay back the value of the car, the value according to what the NADA book says, not what you owe. And then the difference between the value and what you actually owe is just unsecured debt. So you can vastly lower your car payment that way. If you have not owned your car for 2.5 years, you can usually still lower your car payment and keep your car even if you're behind by lowering the interest rate and amortizing it over a slightly longer period of time. All those things are possible in Chapter 13, but not in Chapter 7. That is what makes Chapter 13 a very good asset protector. The expression seeking bankruptcy protection is very appropriate for Chapter 13. That is what Chapter 13 is, an asset protector. There are many rules and regulations that control all these things, but those are all subjects for another video. Hi, I'm Darrell Castle. I'm an attorney licensed to practice law in the state of Tennessee. And if you have bills you can't pay, or you're behind on your bills, or your home mortgage is behind, your car payment is behind, and you want to keep those items, I'd love to talk with you about that. Call me for a free appointment or contact me at the Get in Touch form on this page.